As you've seen me in the last couple of hours, I was tripping hard for what's it called? For because of Elden Ring. I needed a game to take my mind off of things, and Elden Ring wasn't it. Last time I played this game was February? No way. I even made some tea. To match up the game's vibe. God damn, last time I played this game was 3 months ago? Swear to God, it doesn't feel like that. I remember I can't do the side quests anymore because I have stuff to unlock. Woohoo! Oh yeah, now I remember what I was doing. I was finishing the log. Like I was the log wanted me to do like this log. Yeah, yeah, challenges. That was like kill 200 of these guys and kill 100 of these guys. Yeah, I'll do it on my way. God damn it, thank. What are, what are these guys? Thank. Like, I was waiting for the like the reason I've been taking so long to play this game because I was waiting for it to be released on Switch. And when it released on Switch for like 80 bucks, Canadian bucks, I was like, yeah, no. I was like, ugh. I was like, okay, it looks good, but I'd rather play this game on like full HD and 4K and 60 frames per second. Don't get me wrong, it look like I play Red Dead Redemption on my Switch, and it's amazing. I like it, and it's amazing. Red Dead 1 is like not just last gen, it's the gen of like it's like the gen of the freaking ancestors, man. A side quest.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. What are we looking for today?
Ah shit. Need more money.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Where do I run? Okay.
Hello there, nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help.
Bro, how is
Those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your
is
friend
it
were
a
here when they
chick
found
or a
you.
man?
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. I hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realise I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins
God
are like
damn it.
Ranrock and his loyalists.
He's a wizard. He's a dude!
Gok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumours I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
He's a dude.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
God damn.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
I hate that there's no photo mode.
You too, Amit.
I could use some. I remember you. Your generosity helped me afford this rather exotic snake contraption. Very clever, isn't it? Right to go on board. Wager I could travel another inch. This might be enough. If things keep going as they are, well... Right, you're no on board. Wager I could handle another inch of earth now.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The three broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Revelio.
Oh shit, I can't use it. I'm still in Hogsmeade.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Erdgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. So wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between
Yeah,
our
photo mod or something. Performance.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Fidelity rendering mode. I'll stay with the frame rate. I'd rather have a smooth game rather than a magical, beautiful game, whatever. Where's this guy taking me? This doesn't look sus to the least. Okay, can I run at least? Okay, that's the start. Come on.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It seems Ramrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Revelio. It's sealed.
Fala cadava.
Lumos. Moths. Curious.
I mean, I'm going for the platinum, so might as well.
Merlin's beard. Revelio. be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
I can't believe I haven't played this game since February. Feels like yesterday I've tried it out. Yeah, I remember last time I was just doing side quests. Where the hell is the third one? Ah, there it is.
Lumos.
From Elden Ring to this. I'll be damned. The worst that could happen here is, oh my god, I can't do a puzzle, for example, or like, oh my god,
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
some witch pops up out of nowhere. Those weren't in the movies. I don't recall them being in the movies. Oh yeah.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Arrest the momentum.
I've been trying all these spells for no reason.
Revelio.
How the hell can I get over there? Oh, okay. I usually sell these.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
Accio.
rotated.
Accio.
I think he's gonna go. Okay. Nice.
Lumos. Revelio.
Um.
Accio. I need to get that platform closer. But how? Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
That's it. Okay.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious.
The hell is precarious, man?
It's sealed shut from the other side. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Down I go. No other way. Oh!
Disgusting. Well, something's gonna jump me. I'm 100% sure.
Accio.
Okay, now what? So open the door and. But it says I should go through here, but where? Oh, nice, I can swim.
Revelio.
What's this? That's just too easy.
Revelio.
That's just too easy.
Lumos.
Where is this thing that's gonna escalate? I'm gonna wait and see. God damn it.
This looks even more complex.
Jump!
Revelio. Lumos. Protego. Revelio. Lumos. 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 Confringo. Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
Okay.
Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
That's how you do it.
Witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
GG.
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Revelio.
Iron Morgan was flourishing before you got
Keep an enemy airborne.
avoiding our problems, are we? Nothing more than luck. Stop fetting around like a baby.
Arresto domestic. Incendio. Confringo. Potato. Accio.
Lower or upper Oxford? So better not be a trick. Can't figure out why there's such a stop right there.
burning enemy.
You'll have to fight this.
Incendio.
Avoiding that problem.
Incendio.
Someone's going to
Incendio.
That's so weird.
broken arrows. You're infected spiders. That's a fucking prison. Come out, you
There they are. The Ashwayers.
knew you were sick. That's the best you can do. You're going to regret that. You're easier to spot than an orangutan. Aha! You'll have to fight.
Might want to look up.
Here, it should be here.
That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll make you wish you were back and you'll fight for me!
Incendio.
You can't go down the I'm not down with you,
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Off on another adventure, are we?
We lived here, I wonder. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
Wow.
It just looks like a helmet to me.
Ah, you're looking at what it is, rather than what it means. To most goblins, this is more than a mere helmet. You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Accio. Incendio.
70? God damn. That's a lot.
I've seen you use expelling around that times. Work on me. Tell you that.
A restaurant on the same. Accio. Revelio. Incendio.
You may be more
young friend.
Now for the rest of you. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young
Isn't
friend.
that the drunk guy?
Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. We are fortunate to... Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used the boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Ah, tosh. I sent you a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
What is this?
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a
Let me
restricted
fix the
area
air
of the
conditioning
castle.
for a bit. It's getting hot in this room. That's better. My hair's fluffed, god damn it. Took me like 20 hours in this game to unlock this.
That's it.
I remember like starting to unlock these like 4 streams ago.
Revelio.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. 5 plus spider is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 14. Ah, so 13 minus 5, that's 8. That's 5, 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay. Mine is 9. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's 9. Is there a 0? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 5. Okay, below, what's the odds? It's a 3. 3, 6, 8. So it should be 0, 1, 2, 3. Let me is it okay? Let's say this is a 0. Okay, the first one is a 0. 5 plus spider equals 13. 8 plus 5 is 13. So this should be a walrus. Oh, okay, for the question mark. Oh, there's two of them. Where's the second? Let's say this is a 5. Okay, 5 plus 3, 8. And 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the alligator. Eh. There's no zeros, okay? Let me just double check if it's a 0 or not.
We have a plan that's connecting Ontario. We're adding new lanes to Highway 3 to shorten daily commutes and relieve gridlock. Also, you can get around faster, safer, easier.
Warner Brothers sponsors me to show you how to solve this door puzzle in Hogwarts Legacy.
It's this one.
Scattered all over the entire castle. But in order to solve any of them, you need to find one very specific puzzle.
There's a
And
0,
you need to solve
okay.
any of these puzzle doors you come across. I'm going to show you where to get that clue now. To find this secret for yourself, you need to come over here on the map of Hogwarts, specifically to the aqueduct, or the library annex as it's called on the map. Basically where this bridge is, right here, is where you want to start from. You can see the Great Hall of Courtyard up there, but you're going to want to turn around and come into this building just behind you. And then we're going to turn right once we go inside and go up this staircase immediately to the right.
This is a 2. Okay, this is a 2. 5, it's a 9. That's the thing. Okay. McNabb. There we go. I just wanted to make sure if there's a 0 because 9 plus 5 is 14 and there's no minus 1. Why am I math class? imagine if there was like 9 minus 1. I would have just stopped. Like, just got a pen and a paper and started solving some equations. Like, god damn. After like how much hours I've played this game, after like 18 hours, because I remove an hour, it gives me the option to unlock stuff.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of
Well, it's been 3 months since I've played this game. Nobody tell me nothing. Trying to remember something I did freaking years ago.
Spectacular. Not at the moment, no. I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled. I had planned to bet a few gallons. Ravenclaw? I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year. I told you to help me. What was that? What was what?
I thought I heard something.
Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
Bro, Gryffindor are the
It's a
best.
majestic
What do you mean
sport.
Hufflepuff?
Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Gryffindor are the OGs. Forget Slytherin, forget everybody. God, what the? Like the hell you mean 50 left? Bro, I finished Hogwarts.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Auto solves it, man. Come on, it's time for this shit.
Hello, Amora.
Auto solve, come on. It's like 10 p.m. man. What's time for the? What's this?
Or hell, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not class is superb. I don't think this class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone? Prefect 2, twit. That's it. 50 health points. You know you can't do that.
fun. Busting my Last of Us moves in this game. Peekaboo.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as a note. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
These ones
I
are
don't know
70 or
precisely,
something.
but I've spotted dozens. Things are everywhere. Look! You have your work cut out for you. If you were to unravel them.
Let me sit down.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alhamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Just because I'm going for the platinum.
Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio. Alhamora.
Bro, auto solve all the way, all the way.
Revelio.
Technically, I'm stealing, walking into people's places and just taking their money and all. Side quest? Oh shit, I wanted to jump down.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others and I'll teach you more about Alhamora.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor. Especially since they can only be collected at night.
Technically, I unlocked a new area. How many house tokens are there?
Rebellion. Confringo. Alohomora.
Woohoo! Man, today when I was taking the trash out, I looked at the window from the door.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've
I
already
saw
met some
something
of
that
the
looks
many
like this.
beasts we study in this class. Though be advised,
The thing
none
that
of these
the
creatures
chick
should
is
be
holding,
taken.
swear to God, was this big. I think it was a
They are
beaver.
all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new
Swear to God,
student
it was
with the
this
lesson
big.
today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy. Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Who the hell is Gerald? What the hell is this?
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts.
Beast
I
petting?
like to think it enriches his experience.
Tap. What the hell?
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen.
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Neasel? Bro, what am I even looking at?
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydews.
Swear to God, I've seen these guys in Elden Ring, but a bit bigger and scarier,
Stupid thing.
and they hunt you down. You know, that looks like the final boss in Elden Ring.
Tuss, peculiar poppy. Worries about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Sam Potter does not take any insolences.
Let's go.
It looks like the thing
Those two
I
don't
took out
belong
in
anywhere
Elden Ring
near
today.
this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Jarek. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Let me go back to my guns, man. Let me go back to my thing.
Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can
I
control?
do need a haircut.
Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can.
My
on
lady,
your
I'm
own
not even
time.
studying for my master's degree. I'm not gonna study in the game.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Who, why, when? Who are you?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something.
I'm not
to
gonna
this
talk
group
that
so
chick
that I
named
didn't have
Puppy.
to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you. I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Can't go back to my. Oh no, can I shoot at least? Yeah, I
Quite
can.
the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
This lady is abducting me. Isn't this Buckbeak? Buckbeak.
Please meet Highwing.
Highwing.
Isn't she just magnificent?
It's Buckbeak.
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Off you go. Can I get one? I need me a Buckbeak.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again, and that I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howard, but on that, I think she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Give me back my shit.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by
This
the
guy,
when
man.
you can. I'd like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favourites.
quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
I'll make you wish you were back at school. Not this luck. Rebellion. Let's get this over with. Arrest them. I don't like the looks of that encampment.
No witch or wizard will be.
It's pretty
Oder das war so. Sorry. I couldn't do the other one.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car at Gringotts. I was only... Who's there? It's a... Who's there? You will regret. Rebellion. Fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'd most pleased to be included.
Rebellion.
made it.
My man.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Brookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard Goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelpigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now.
between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realises the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring. Revelio. Why will she not listen to me? She's my sister. Revelio. How are you doing, Sebastian? You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I
Because
apologize
you're a
for my uncle.
Slytherin.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry. He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up. Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her. I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realise. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Let's find the cure, I guess.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Let's kick the ass.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honour to be a part of it. It's a dead wizard in my book. I've got
I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. Reveille stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
So instead of Voldemort, it's Ranrock. I guess that should be interesting.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intention. Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone planted this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
A Only one way to find out. Revelio. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
Lumos. They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger. Revelio.
A journal entry of Isidora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isidora's travels.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too. Revelio. Lumos.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Let's see where this takes us.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
this looks neat. Surprisingly. No, this looks nice.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not.
Slytherin.
Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Siam would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Man, the pants are giving me the ick. What the? Okay, that's better. Like, brother, what kind of pants are you wearing? That's better. God damn it.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's alright. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages, even speaks gobbledygook. But he only
Gobbledy what
recently
now?
mentioned
Gobbledygook.
Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's alright.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his traits in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
What ends up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while, just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild grapple by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Rebellion. Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant, though.
Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
I had bet myself a butterbeer you'd be back to ask about that. It seems I've earned myself a trip to the Three Broomsticks. My father insisted rather adamantly that fun had no place when it came to learning. I struggled with his rather Socratic method of teaching, made no progress with even the simplest spells until I made a game of it. As the process itself became a source of joy, I was able to better retain what I was being taught. I realized then how much fun was to be had in learning, and I decided to become a professor. so that I may pass that joy along.
I, for one, am glad. I very much enjoy your class.
Delighted to hear. Now, I shall not keep you from your studies, nor time with your fellow students, both of which are invaluable to your education.
Why is the man looking at the? What is this looking at the wall and like why? And, like Bartki just animate him to do something like anything. Rather just look at the wall. Turns out he's looking at books. At books.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Here it is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. I don't see if Herodiana Bone is as good as Sophronia Sexuals. That chest is interesting. It's not too hard. What's next?
Bro's mugging me. Bruh. That oughta hurt. Um, yeah, I got nothing. I have an idea. That was so fast. One sec.
Also. Accio.
YouTube.
You can follow in Harry Potter's footsteps by playing Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery.
Hey guys, we'll decide to move it into the right corner. And then we're going to use Akio to bring it forward. And then we're going to use Akio to bring it to the left. And then Akio again to bring it next to us. And from here, you're able to just stand on it and kind of just jump up here and climb. Now, you don't want to move it again over that because you'll get it stuck in one of the corners. And you don't want that. If you do want to reset it, just have it like move 18. Now, from here, it's really annoying to get on it. So I came up with a new technique where you use Akio over here and you dodge roll. Use the roll. Immediately roll.
The roll, not the jump. Okay. Okay, roll, not jump. Makes sense. You can't. Okay. So roll, not jump. He's trying to jump.
Sometimes a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable.
I don't know why I
No
didn't.
wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
I don't know why I didn't like click into my mind. Like I had to. It rolled. I was just jumping.
puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Rebellion.
Game is not letting me do anything.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howland said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the
Finally.
knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Gonna go take a leak, boys.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time. I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect.
I have a side quest to do with an knapsack. I have a side quest.
That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the popular puffskeins nearby. It would be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You've got one.
But why does he look like that?
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Hello, Deke. Should we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Elusive.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labour, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
His OBS is reconnecting, but I mean, it still looks good. do they see me?
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Dick. You want this guy out. Well, Dick. Is that the moon calf he was talking about? No, that's not it. There we go.
Everything's all right now. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvellous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Okay, now it's working again. I was pressing X on the map, it wasn't working. before I started this main quest, it wasn't working. I was wondering, did my controller glitch or something?
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? You've done it! But what is it? Dick isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing. Where are we, Dick? It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Dick thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Dick hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Dee can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Most excellent.
Anytime now. Anytime now. There's the third one. Bro, the third one is flying, I guess.
Rebellion. Rebellion.
collected some magical materials, Deke. Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
The vivarium? What are these names? How can I do that? Add a trait to an item of clothing?
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deep.
Why did I finish this
Meet me
cycle?
near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Yeah, why is she so sus?
Now we need to let Miss Moffat know.
It's morphin.
Wonder who lives here.
Oh, hello. There you are, finding Gwynaira.
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwynaira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
Not too bad, if you know what you're doing.
Don't be so humble about it. Well, may I have her now?
Of course.
Oh, you're too kind. She has such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Thank you so much for bringing me Gwynaira. I shall keep her safe and only use her feathers sparingly.
Back to side quests.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I know what more side. Starting to get sleepy. God damn it. I wanna finish this game. I mean, it's interesting and all, but I've had it for a while.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. That item is of the highest quality. I must tell you, half of Oxmead's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Irondale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Oxmead. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races. I should investigate.
Rebellion.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
So, what? You finally scared everyone else away?
Oh, I have plenty of challengers. They're just not very good. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. Do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
This chick's angry.
a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like who?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Her thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
I can handle it.
We'll
Yeah,
see,
I
won't
can
we?
handle it.
Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
What are you up to now?
Could have sworn I saw something on the map.
Roads lead to Hogsmeade. Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team. Parks have seen better days.
Level 3, my ass.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder. What if he's lonely?
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. And they say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
I should be going now. Thank you. That hideaway does intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake. This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's ashwinders. I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps it's through them.
The rest of us.
I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I? Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Guardian Levioso! Accio! Guardian Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Revelio! Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Must be one. There we go. Ashwinder should have expected company. Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail. Wait, is that the hippogriff from my treasure hunt?
These voices. God damn it!
Rebellion. Rebellion. Confringo. Rebellion. Incendio. Rebellion. More treasure. Rococo must have been through here. Rebellion. Arrest the momentum. Arrest the momentum. Just think you're going to get out of this one. Incendio. Accio. You've made a arrest the momentum. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Rebellion.
This guy's glitched in the fucking.
Incendio.
This guy's glitched in the wall.
Rebellion. Accio. Rebellion. Revelio. Incendio. Arresto Momentum. Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Lucis. Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Arresto Momentum. Accio.
No!
Arresto Momentum. And rightfully so. Incendio. Arresto Momentum. You're going to regret that. Revelio. Accio.
after this mission. I wanna stop. Well, am I?
What's this? Some sort of treasure map?
Should get the hell out of here first.
Wizarding World.
Okay, enough for today.